Hey guys, happy Wednesday. So it's Jill under Cottonwood. If you're new here, and if you're not, and you know that I do tutorials on Tuesday, you know that I'm a day late because, hashtag life. That just happens sometimes. So anyway, I am coming to you today to do some painting. I had candy corn on my mind. I guess because we're like less than a week out from Halloween. So just so happens that I had a candy corn. Did I say candy cane? Yeah. How about candy corn? Jeez, you can tell I have it all together, right? I have a candy corn door hanger that needs to ship out, so I thought you could help me paint it. And then I have a little candy corn project craft that we might do while this is drying. So that's where I'm at for today. So here's what I have. So this is my 18-inch candy corn door hanger. And of course I've already got it cut out, and then I went ahead and painted it white because white takes forever to dry. So I went ahead and did that. But on this particular design, I like to have white as a base coat because I'm using yellow and orange, so it just makes them a little bit brighter. So that white underneath any color is going to make it brighter, but it definitely helps with those lighter colors. So first things first, I'm going to kind of tape this off. And now you wouldn't necessarily have to tape it off if you were painting a candy corn. You can kind of just eyeball it, but in the middle of my candy corn design, on the orange, I have polka dots. So I like to have tape there so that I can do like the half circle polka dots and things. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball and tape this off a little bit here. There we go. It is rainy and chilly outside, so I've got chili going in the crock pot. And yeah, you can tell I've been soaked twice from running in and out of our shed in the back where I do my cutting and stuff. So anyway, I'm not even mad about it though. I think our rain gauge already had like 2.5 inches or something. It's just been raining and raining, but it's really nice. Kind of a reason to relax, right? Okay, I'm going to move this one up just a little bit. Okay, so this is going to be my yellow down here. So I want to get this painted because I'll have to move this tape a little bit. So this is just canary yellow, Anita's Craft Paint. It's a nice bright yellow. The other thing about it is when you have white underneath your colored paint, it doesn't take, it really doesn't take a whole lot of coats to do your color since you've got that white underneath there, which could be nice if you're in a hurry or just don't have to use as much paint. Okay, so there's that. So let's let that dry just a bit, and then I will tape that part off because the middle section is going to be orange, and I want there to be tape because I'm going to do the polka dots. So I'll show you what I got going on with that. Oh, I can't get my tape straight today. It's like I was drinking or something, and I wasn't. I promise. I promise. Okay, I'm going to go put this over by the dryer. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to do the edges real fast here. I'm going to put it to dry, and then while this is drying, we're going to get started on our other little candy corn craft. I'll show you what I was thinking with that. Okay, let me go put this over here to dry with the fan. I'll be right back. Hold tight. Okay, so I had all of this black and white ribbon. Like when I get down to the bottom of, you know, like a ribbon spool here, you'll get down and you'll have this tiny little piece left. And so I had all this black and white ribbon that I was looking at, thinking it was going to be perfect to make a Christmas tree, right? Well, so then I was thinking, well, I can also make in the same shape a candy corn, kind of with the same, along the same premise. So I went and grabbed some of my yellow and orange and stuff ribbon. So that is what I'm gonna be making here while our candy corn is drying. So let's get started here. And so I just picked up, I had a ton of these canvases because, well, you know, that's just how it is. You have lots of craft supplies. I think we bought them for a project for one of the kids in school or something. We just never used it. So I thought this would be a good little kind of background. First of all, it was white, so I liked that idea for all my different colors of candy corn. Oh, my trash line. And second of all, I kind of wanted it to be a little bit bigger because some of the ribbon that I have is pretty, like, you know, pretty big. So didn't want anything too tiny, or I probably wouldn't have been able to use this big ribbon. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna kind of measure this out. So I want kind of the bottom piece to be just about as wide as the canvas, which I'm not even really sure. Probably 11 by 13, probably. So, okay, we're gonna get all of these laid out here and see what we think. And then, need to find a glue gun, huh? That's the only way this project is gonna work. So I just grabbed, I mean, I kind of tried to coordinate them a little bit, like, I didn't try to get anything too crazy. So this one I'm just going to make a little bit shorter in length than the first one. So there you can see, like, that one, well, no, you can't see because my hand's in the way. So this one was all the way to the sides, and this one is a little bit more narrow. So there's 2 rows of yellow. Now let's see here. I've got this orange, these 2 little oranges, and I've got this kind of right along the middle. So do I want to start with, I think I'm going to go with this orange, and then we'll add that in there. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so cute. So this would be a super easy, fun little project, like, oh, I don't know, if you're going somewhere this weekend for a Halloween party, or, oh, just anything, I guess, if you, like, needed a little hostess gift or something like that. Somebody that was, I thought maybe, I guess I'll just tell you what I was thinking. My niece is hosting pumpkin carving one night this week, and so I was like, oh, that would be a fun little gift to give to her for doing that. So that was kind of my thinking on it. Because actually, you know, as I'm sitting here thinking about it, like, we could even, like, kind of move this up and you could write like trick or treat or something along the bottom, or you could just, I'm not exactly sure. What we'll do with this one just yet. Okay, so like I said, each one is just kind of getting a little bit smaller and smaller. I don't know, this guy, oh, we'll use him, I guess. He's just really tiny. See how tiny? Just that little plaid orange. Yeah, he's cute though, darn it. So I'm just cutting both ends at an angle so that as I kind of bring them up here, it's just kind of starting to form that shape. Oh, come on. So, okay. So there's 2 yellow rows, 3 oranges. Now I grabbed some, since my canvas is white and the top of the candy corn is white, I grabbed some burlap. It could actually go as the top, or I had this white, which actually, you know what I'm thinking right now? I think we might do a row of that, this burlap here, and then we'll finish the top off with the, it's kind of like lace. It is lace, actually. Let's just see how this works. So I have this white lace, so let's see. That's pretty cute. Pretty cute, pretty cute. So maybe you might have to do 2 rows of this. Let's see. Maybe even 3 if there's enough, yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Save this part. Okay, see where I'm going with this? Got the white ribbon, yellow ribbon down here at the bottom, orange in the middle. I got a little bit of burlap there to kind of start working on the top, and then white on the top. So I'm gonna set this aside. I'm gonna plug in the, oh, what do you need? What do you need? Hot glue gun. So we can put this on here. And then I'm gonna grab that. Well, let's see, that's cut all wonky. Let's try this. I messed it up. Didn't have my cut going in the right direction, so maybe I'll finish this one off. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. So I'm gonna set this aside. I'm gonna grab the hot glue gun and grab the candy corn door hanger. It probably should be dry now, and we'll paint the orange. So let's see. Hang tight. Just 1 second. Oh, actually. Glue gun's right here. Right where you need it, right? I'm still in love with the cordless glue gun. So if you haven't got yourself one of these and you use a glue gun often, I would highly suggest it because it is so much easier. Okay, let me plug this in and turn it on. Okay, I'm gonna grab our candy corn door hanger. I'll be right back. Oh, if you ever wonder, like, what a day in the life of under a cottonwood is, it's basically like this. Running all over the place, doing 20 million things all at the same time. But you know what? Oh, we didn't use I just found a ribbon that we didn't use in our candy corn, so maybe we'll have to check that one out before we finish him off. But isn't that how everybody's life is, right? Just running around, doing what you gotta do. Okay, yes, my yellow is dry, so I'm going to, I was like, I knew I put it somewhere. I'm gonna tape off the yellow now. So this section that I have taped off here in the middle, this is gonna be orange. And then we're gonna do white polka dots on it. If you have seen, I've done a few candy corn door hangers. The main one that I have, it's like on the website or on Etsy, is just like the one I'm painting today. But then I've done a couple others that have, let's see, what do they have on them? Now I can't even remember, but they're designed differently, so they might have like a stripe on the end or something like that. And really you could do polka dots on the yellow part too. I just do it on the orange, but it would look really cute that way too. Or you could just leave it totally plain. That would be cute also. Okay, so now the orange is probably going to take 2 coats just because it's a little bit darker. So I should just move the fan over here, right? Okay, hang tight. Let me do that. Let me just bring the fan to us. Okay, bringing the fan closer. Okay, so I'm gonna let that orange dry. See, isn't it looking cute already? It's really fun, and I have some really fun ribbon that goes on the top for the bow, so I think those candy corns are super cute. Okay, back to our candy corn ribbon craft. Oh, if I can reach it here. Okay, so now I gotta decide, well, first of all, let's see. I didn't use this ribbon here, so it's kind of a mustardy one. So I'm gonna cut a piece and see if I like it, kind of here in between the yellow and the dark, well, it's not super dark, but the orange. Let's see how that is. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try that one. Kind of adds a little bit more color in there. So I think I'm just going to start at the very bottom and glue mine down, because you know me, I will probably put a bow of some sort on the top. So that's what I'm thinking. So here's where we get started with this. Let's see if this is warmed up. Okay, a little hot glue on our ribbon. So it's going right down on the bottom. I'm going to hit these ends just so they don't kind of curl up a little bit there. Okay, there's the first row. So now I've got this yellow. So that one was kind of, I don't even really know what kind of design that is on that one, but it's just a 2.5 inch ribbon that had white, kind of a white design on it. This one is just yellow with polka dots. So that one's gonna go next. Oh my gosh, so cute, 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 cute. I'm definitely gonna have to do this. Like I said, this idea started with seeing these little pieces of black and white ribbon that I had, and I was thinking a Christmas tree. So now that I've tried the candy corn with it, I'm definitely gonna have to do the Christmas tree with the black and white too. We're just about ready to be full force holiday, right? After this weekend, probably everybody will be on board with that Thanksgiving and Christmas holiday mindset. I know I will be. Maybe I'm just speaking for myself, but okay. Now this one, since I added that piece in there, it's a little too long, so I'm going to cut this down just a bit. Just kind of trying to keep it in that just slowly, well, you can tell progression of like getting shorter. Oh, come on. The canvas was like perfect kind of background for this. Okay, got a couple pieces left. I'm gonna go to my orange. Now they're all gonna kind of have to be a little shorter, but that's okay. No worries, that's easy. Okay, I'm gonna see where I'm at. I know you're kind of upside down, but so there's the first yellow ribbon, and then kind of going up from there, kind of trying to make that shape into a candy corn. So got the different colors there. I had to laugh. My sister makes crafts too, and she makes little felt stuffed candy corns that have been really popular for wreath design and like your tiered trays and everything. And so she's had to make quite a few of those. And I didn't even realize it, but she told me the first couple of candy corns that she was making, she did it white, yellow, orange. And so she was like, I was making them the wrong color. And it's like, you know what? I honestly never even really paid much attention to that. So, yeah. It is not white, yellow, orange. It is white, orange, yellow for a candy corn. For a proper candy corn, right? Okay, so I've got my little burlap there at the top. And you know, okay, let's just get this guy in there. Maybe what I'll do here, I don't know, that's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. Stop changing your mind, y'all. Okay, so I had the little white lace that was kind of meant to be the top of the candy corn here, so let's try this. So we gotta stop somewhere, right? Can't keep going on forever, but I was just trying to decide if I wanted to put the, okay, I'm mumbling, sorry. So I'm trying to think. Do I want to put the white over the burlap and kind of finish off my little candy corn like that? Or take it up and finish off my candy corn with the white lace? I'm afraid you can't see it, so that's where I'm at with that. I think I'm just going to go right over the top of my burlap, actually. I think I just talked myself into it. So let's just put some hot glue right there. Just kind of be able to see the white a little bit better, I guess. And that will just be the top of it. Ah! Actually, I've got an even better idea. Even better. So I'm going to cut, because the candy corn, you know, isn't straight across on the top. So let's just make a little piece here. We'll make it in the right shape, and then we can put the lace on top of it so you can see it, and then it will look finished. Right? There we go. So there's going to be our top. And now everything is right in the world again, right? If only it were that easy. If only. Okay, that is pretty dang cute. Pretty dang cute. So then I've got my last couple pieces of lace here. I'll add. Kind of cutting that in kind of a circle too, just to kind of match up with the top. Kind of round it out. Okay, for some scrap ribbon, that is pretty stinking cute, right? Pretty cute. Now you really could probably have used all kinds of different stuff with this. Like, well, you could have used fabric, if you had colored fabric or colored yarn, or even if you have like, I have some of those like beads, you could kind of put those in between or something, kind of make it a little fancier, or put something around the side. But that is stinking cute. So there's the different colors. And you know what I just realized is really funny? So my orange polka dot ribbon is in the middle, which is exactly what we do on the door hanger. So didn't even think about that. But you know, like I said, I'll probably put a little bow or something up here on the top. But you could definitely, if you didn't want to do as many ribbons and just kind of make it shorter, you could just cut down, maybe only do one of each color, and like I said, like write trick or treat or something fun along the bottom of the canvas. Or even if you had like a piece of scrap wood or something, you could make something on there with it. That would be really cute too. So, okay, back to the original project at hand. Painting this guy. So let's get one more coat of orange on here, and then we'll do our polka dots. And I'm kind of excited to show you what I use for polka dots. I don't know if we've ever done it with anything I've ever painted before, or if I've showed you what I use for that. You can definitely like kind of hand paint a polka dot, but these make it super simple. And I'm all about making it easy on myself. Okay, so I'm gonna let that, so that's 2 coats of orange. So again, we only had to do 1 of the yellow, and it just with having that white underneath it, it turns out just fine with just 1 coat. So now I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna get this ready here. And get our white. So here's what I used for the polka dots. You've probably seen them, like basically. Oh well, I think you can get them at Walmart. I think you can even find them at Dollar Tree, really. And they come in all different sizes, but so these are called pouncers. Well, this one's called a spouncer, like a sponge pouncer. But this is what I use for polka dots all the time. Now I will hand kind of paint them too from time to time. But if you are, if you didn't feel comfortable doing that, these are a great way. So super tiny to, this is the biggest one I have, but I think they even have one that's like twice as big as this one. So for my polka dots for my candy corn, I use this one. It's kind of middle of the road here. There's really tiny. One's a little bit bigger, so I don't even know. This one says 1 1/4 inch, and then this one is probably like 1 1/2 or something. It's just a little bit bigger. So you can get them in all kind of different sizes. These are really cute, the tiny ones, to kind of do along edges or something, and the big one, of course, works out really good for big old polka dots and stuff. But we're gonna do this white. And there is kind of a little bit of a trick to using them. So let me get some paint here. You don't really need too terribly much. Actually, I'm probably gonna need more than that though, but. Okay, so just waiting for that orange to dry. So if you saw my stories today, I have a kiddo that is kind of nursing a neck injury again. He just got over a concussion and is actually doing great from that. I think it was probably more of this neck injury, first of all, anyway, but he woke up today and could not hardly walk, and couldn't move his neck to the right, like the whole right side. So we've already been to the doctor, and he's actually been resting all day long. So hopefully that turns around really quick. But I was asking if any other moms have kiddos that need to be in a plastic bubble, because this kid needs to be like saran wrapped with bubble tape. Boys are they're just rougher than. I have a daughter. He has an older sister, and she was injured from time to time, but nothing like this kid. Okay, so here's my candy corn. Now remember, I told you that I had the sections taped off. You wouldn't have to do that. You could eyeball it if you wanted to, but because I'm doing the polka dots on mine, I like to be able to do like the half circle ones. So I like to go like on the tape from time to time. So that's the reason why I have mine taped off. So, okay, here's what you're going to do. You're going to take your pouncer in the paint, and you just want to kind of dab it on there. I usually kind of slide mine to the side, and then even when I'm like coming off of my little fancy paint plate here, I'll kind of try to rub off that excess, because you really don't want too much. So then you just kind of pick your area, and I usually kind of start on the tape over here. So all you have to do with these pouncers is put it on there, and you just turn it about halfway. And it's as simple as that. So I kind of try to get a little bit of a design kind of pattern, I guess I should say, going here. And just work all the way to the top. So like this one isn't going to be on the tape quite as much. So, okay, like that. So they're really easy, but you do have to kind of not use too terribly much. So now this time I'm going to kind of go in between those two, and one. I see I got too much on the edge. Right there. That one's kind of wonky. So, just like that. Now this one, I will start back over here. It's kind of going to match up to this row here, just kind of alternating them. So super easy, a lot quicker than if you were to kind of hand paint that. See? Now the white, of course, as you know, like always, it does have to set a little bit. Okay, I'm back to starting on the line here. So I will have to let this dry and then come back and finish my polka dots, you know, in another minute or two. So now when you get over here, here's another thing you can do, which now I'm kind of gonna have to decide. You could also do kind of your half polka dots along the side if you wanted to. I think I'm just gonna kind of go pretty close to the edge with that one and not do it along the side. In the same way here. Okay. Super simple. Now what I might do, just to kind of make it look, I might actually do a little half that way just to kind of spread it out, since that one's so close to the edge over there. And then kind of come back here. Kind of like if you were following a pattern and it was like coming, and I just cut it off like right there. So kind of makes it even. So pretty simple, huh? Now, like I said, I'll let this dry really good. I'll do one more, probably one more coat of the white is pretty good on those. Doesn't have to be too bright. And then I will, actually I'm going to do this real quick just to kind of show you. I won't be able to do it all until it dries, but show you how I kind of finish this one off. So in an effort to kind of, what do I want to say here, like give it some depth and dimension, I grabbed these paint pens, and this is what I kind of use. Kind of works like the old school. I used to always have these where you kind of have to pounce them a little bit to get everything down to the end. But I'm just going to kind of go along. And you just kind of give it a little bit of dimension there, like kind of some roundness. So I'll kind of do the same thing to the top, and I'll do it to the sides. And then I have a white one. I can't really show you at the moment since it's all kind of taped off, but I have a white one that I'll kind of do the same thing, just to kind of, well, I can show you on the one here. I think my white one's just about done now. So you just kind of go back and do the same thing, just kind of adding some highlights in the same areas where you put the black. Just kind of define it a little bit, if that makes sense. So if you can see that with the light or not, but anyway, so there's that candy corn. So this one's gonna dry. That one's gonna get, so it'll have to get a bow and then of course dry really good in a coat of poly, and then it'll be ready to ship out. But I do have some, I have one that is reversible, like, so that one doesn't say anything, but you could definitely have, you know, whatever you know, any kind of greeting or whatever on those would be fun on the candy corn. Then here is our ribbon candy corn craft that we made, which is with all kinds of different, you know, some were scraps of the lace was just about gone, and just different kinds of, that one actually looks a little bit red, but it's not, it's orange. Different ribbons. So I think I'll put a bow up on this, and this might be a fun little, like I said, kind of gift to give to my niece who's hosting pumpkin carving. So just an idea that you could use. And like I said, you wouldn't have to make it as big if you only had like 4 different, or even if you only had like one yellow, one orange, and one white of something, you could just do 2 rows of each, or just do one and make a tiny little something. It'd be cute to have on a shelf or something for the holiday. So anyway, there's that. And so I'll show you the final result once I get the little bow on that. But anyway, let's finish up with, so the pouncers are what we use. The paint pouncers in the round to paint our polka dots on our candy corn. So hopefully that was helpful. And you've learned a little something about painting a candy corn that you didn't know, right? It's what we need right here before Halloween, because we're going to have lots of treats. So anyway, thanks for joining me. I will see you guys next Tuesday for another Tutorial Tuesday. So thanks for joining me today. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.